In this video, I will show you how to remove the steering column cover on a 4th generation Kia Sportage. The steering column cover is made up of two separate panels, an upper panel and a lower panel. You cannot remove the lower panel without first removing the upper panel, as there are hidden screws under this panel. The upper panel is held in place only by plastic clips, so it is very easy to remove. To remove it, simply grab it from the back side and gently pull it straight upward. Once the clips are free, lift the upper panel off and set it aside. You will notice that the upper panel is still attached to the instrument cluster cover with this leather piece. You cannot completely remove this panel without removing the instrument cluster cover, which is a lot harder to remove. That requires removing a lot of other interior panels. So if you are not replacing it, just lean it over the instrument cluster so it's out of the way. With the upper panel removed, you will now see the two screws located at the front on the top left and top right corners that secure the lower steering column cover. The screws are partially blocked by the steering wheel, so we will have to rotate the steering wheel to gain access. Start the engine so you can rotate the steering wheel freely. Slightly turn the steering wheel to the left and remove the screw on the left side using a Phillips head screwdriver. Next, rotate the steering wheel to the right and remove the screw on the right side. After removing the screws, you can turn off the engine. Now look underneath the steering column and remove the single screw located at the bottom of the lower panel. Once all three screws are removed, gently pull the lower steering column cover downward. The cover is blocked by the steering wheel adjustment lever, so move the lever downward to the unlock position to create some space. As you can see, the cover is still not completely free. It's partially tucked behind the crash pad lower panel. According to the workshop service manual, this panel should be removed if you want to remove the steering column cover. But I don't think this step is necessary. Just tilt the steering wheel all the way up to create more clearance. Then carefully squeeze the top part of the lower steering column cover and then slide it out of the dashboard. With the cover out of the way, you can now access the electronic steering column lock or ESCL. This device locks the steering wheel when the engine is off to prevent theft. You can also access the back side of the steering wheel. This is where the driver airbag module is located. If you need to remove the driver airbag module, this is the access point where you can release the retaining locks that secure it in place. To reassemble the steering column cover, start by positioning the lower steering column panel back into place. Make sure it slides properly behind the crash pad lower panel and sits flush around the steering column. Next, reinstall the bottom screw to hold the cover in place. Move the steering wheel adjustment lever back to the lock position, then start the engine. Next, reinstall the top screws. Turn the steering wheel to the left and reinstall the left screw. Then turn the steering wheel to the right and reinstall the right screw. Once all three screws are installed, make sure the lower cover is secure and properly aligned. Now place the upper steering column cover back on top. Line up the clips and press down evenly until all the clips snap into place. Make sure the cover is sitting flush and there are no gaps. Hope this video is helpful. Please subscribe to Vision for more DIY car maintenance videos. Thanks for watching.